Alright, let's talk about Corlys Velaryon after the Season 3 finale. If you're not obsessed with this guy yet, you're missing out on the most fascinating moral compass in Westeros, or maybe the most jaded cynic who's just tired of everyone's nonsense. Here's the thing, Corlys started this season trying to fix his family, apologized to his son, and ended it dragging Daemon's battered body back to King's Landing like a dad picking up his drunk kid from a party gone wrong. But here's what's wild, he's not mad about the war itself. He's mad because he sees the same toxic cycle repeating, and nobody's learning. Personally, I think Corlys is the closest thing the show has to a voice of reason, but nobody's listening because he's not screaming about dragons or burning people alive. That quiet pragmatism? That's what makes him dangerous. Because when a man like that finally snaps, it's not a roar, it's a calculated exit. Let's break this down. Corlys tried to negotiate peace at Tumbleton. He teamed up with Gwaine, of all people, to talk Daemon down from a fight that ended in disaster. But what does that tell us? He's not a warmonger. He's seen enough bloodshed to know it's a scam. In my opinion, this is the moment where Corlys stops playing the loyal vassal and starts asking, why am I sacrificing my family for a throne that doesn't even respect me? Rhaenyra's too busy devolving into a tyrant, and Daemon's just Daemon. But Corlys? He's the only one who actually grows. He evolves from a guy obsessed with legacy to someone who sees the cost of these wars. A detail I find fascinating, when he finds Daemon post-battle, he doesn't gloat. He doesn't say, I told you this was a bad idea. He just drags him back. That silence speaks volumes. Now, here's the kicker. Corlys knows he's trapped. His kids are stuck in this mess. Alan's running around claiming the Lord of the Tides title, which, honestly, Corlys might be fine with. Why? Because he's a pragmatist. He'd rather his son take the reins than die trying to save a father who's already written himself off. But what many people don't realize is that Corlys' exhaustion isn't just about the war, it's about the hypocrisy. He's watched Rhaenyra refuse to legitimize his sons while demanding his loyalty. He's seen Ormond call him a traitor over dinner, only to realize Ormond was right about one thing: everyone else is a casualty of the Targaryens' ambitions. This raises a deeper question. Can you truly serve a dynasty that sees you as disposable? Or do you cut ties, even if it means abandoning your own kids? And then there's the Alan/Baela situation. Corlys would probably side-eye their relationship, until he remembers he tried to marry his 12-year-old daughter to a middle-aged king. That hypocrisy is so Westeros. From my perspective, this isn't just about shock value, it's about legacy. Corlys built his life around playing the game, and now his kids are mirroring his worst choices. Is that poetic justice? Or a tragedy? What's really interesting is how this reflects the show's central theme, cycles. Corlys is stuck in a loop of sacrifice and betrayal, just like the Targaryens. The difference? He sees the pattern. He's just too tired to break it. So what's next for Season 4? If you take a step back, Corlys' arc screams inevitability. He's going to pull away. Not because he hates Rhaenyra, but because he's realized something chilling: loyalty to this family is a death sentence. The question is, will he abandon Team Black entirely, or stick around to protect his kids? And here's my hot take: his exit could be the catalyst that brings everything down. Because when the last voice of reason leaves the room, all that's left is fire and blood. What do you think? Will Corlys ride off into the sunset, or die trying to save people who never valued him? Drop your theories below.